everyone. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the process of being a blondie. As you know, I'm blonde and I also am a colorist, and my favorite thing to do is blonde. So I specialize in blonding services, and I love taking someone from dark into blonde and their reaction into being a blondie. It is addicting. It's very addicting. So that's the first thing you should know, is that when you're going blonde, you may say, oh, I just want a little bit, and eventually you're going to want a lot. So just a warning, but it's so much fun. I love blondes. But I do want you guys to understand that it's not just a one-time process where you can go in if you have dark hair, natural virgin hair. If you have hair that's processed dark, meaning you've put dark color on it or red color on it, anything with red in it, or black color, those are the hardest colors to break out of the hair, red and black. So sometimes people think that you can go into the salon and you're gonna get that platinum blonde the first try. That is a very, very, very rare instance, and it's not possible in one try if you want to keep the integrity of your hair, meaning if you don't want a lot of breakage or you don't want your hair to be dry or feel over processed. So I'm going to help you guys understand what us colorists understand about going lighter, so that when you go into the salon to try to accomplish that, you can kind of understand where we're coming from. That is the most concern I get from my clients is, I went to so-and-so, or I went somewhere and they told me that I couldn't get what I wanted the first day, or they told me it was going to be $150 plus per session and I was going to have to come for multiple sessions, and they didn't know how many sessions I was going to have, or they told me they didn't feel comfortable doing it because the integrity of my hair is going to be broken and yada yada yada. Those are all things that I've heard, and honestly those are all true. So as a colorist, I'm never going to take a risk on your hair. If I feel like it can't take something, I'm not going to do it. And but you do know that going blonde is a risk. So whenever you're going lighter, you're taking a risk, and your hair can get dry, it can break, it can be over processed. But as a colorist, we're going to let you guys know what you're going to experience and what you're risking before you go into it. So the key to keeping your blondes healthy is product. So if you're using shampoo like Tresemme or Pantene or Suave, anything that you get that's $5 or less, it's gonna make your hair feel like it's $5 or less. Just being honest, it's gonna dry your hair out. You need a professional grade product line to care for your hair. It is such worth the investment, trust me, because those products have a lot of alcohol in them, and alcohol dries your hair out. So what you need is a color preserving shampoo, something that's predominantly sulfate free, persulfate free, paraben free, all that good stuff, because it's gonna keep your hair healthy, and that's what you need. So I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of what I show my clients before they go lighter, just to help them understand the process, so that it's not kind of like like your stylist just doesn't want to give you what you want or anything like that. That's never the case. Trust me. If we're in this industry, we all want you guys to be happy. We want you to love your hair. We want you to feel amazing. But sometimes that is not possible in one shot. Sometimes even two shots. Sometimes it takes 4, 5, 6, 7. It just depends where you're trying to go. So this is the first picture that I want you guys to see. So this says, if your hair is here, you have to plan on being here before you can ever be here. And that's really true. If you are going from dark to platinum, you're gonna experience some warmth. I always tell people the first session is the ugliest. It's not that it's gonna be ugly, like people are gonna look at you and say, ooh, her hair's hurt. It's gonna be ugly to you because it's not gonna be what you want. But you have to have faith in your colorist. If you have faith in them and you're committed to them, they're gonna commit to you, and they're gonna give you what you want. Eventually, it just takes time. And the reason is because when you're lifting from dark to light, you're exposing so many different levels of underlying pigment. So you go from red, orange, yellow orange into yellow. Once you hit the yellow orange yellow phase, you're pretty golden. We can tone that out. You can be blonde. It's gonna be blonde. But until you get there, you're gonna have some type of brassiness. Sometimes we can tone it out but most of the time you're gonna see that, and that's something you have to understand. You're gonna see warmth. So this is a quick diagram just to help you understand the stages that you're gonna see. So if you're going from dark and you're lifting, this is what we see when we open those foils. This is what we're either gonna see. We're gonna see red, we're gonna see red, orange, orange, yellow, and pale yellow. So if your hair cannot go past this first session, which normally if you're going from process color or even virgin dark, sometimes this is the lightest you're gonna get. Sometimes you can get at least to yellow orange, but that's very rare. So you just have to understand that you're gonna see brassiness. So, but don't be concerned, because you've committed. You're coming back for multiple sessions, and in the second session it's going to be so much better. Third, even better. Fourth, amazing. And from then on, you're just going to feel like you love your colors. They did what you wanted, but you just have to be patient. That's the key. So, and then I'm going to show you guys another picture. So even celebrities have to go through this. So if you notice, any celebrity you see that goes from dark to platinum, like you seen them yesterday and they were black, and you seen them today it's platinum, it's probably a wig, to be honest, or some type of hair enhancement service. That's not their hair. So look at Chloe. So remember when Chloe was all dark? If you look at that, dark, then she started going lighter on her ends, ooh, even lighter on her ends, and then she started getting into blonde. So now she's like this beautiful, like cool neutral blonde, but that took time, and that's really real. So another thing is that price-wise, if anybody quotes you less than, if you're trying to go from dark to blonde, if anybody quotes you less than $150, run away. You're gonna be paying $150, $200, $250 per session. Depends on where you're trying to go. Like I said, the density, how thick your hair is, the integrity of your hair, anything like that, because it's a lot of work for us, to be honest. You're going to be in the salon at least 4 hours per session, so just be prepared for that. But it's so worth it. So like I said, you know, we want you guys to be happy the first shot, but that's just something we can't control. I mean, that's underlying pigment, we can tone it out at that level, but until you get to blonde, which we want you to get there too, you're not going to be 100% satisfied if you're trying to be blonde. That's just real. But you have to know that, and you have to accept that. So if anybody quotes you less than $150, yeah, you should expect to pay $150 plus per session, to be honest. It's so much work for us, but we love it. But it is time. We're booking you 4 hours on our schedule. That's just for you, to make sure we can commit to you and give you what you want. So just be prepared. If you want to be blonde, just be prepared. And however many sessions that you have to do, it's going to be at least that much per session. So then I'm going to show you guys this video. Last thing I'm going to show you of one of my clients. She was black, dark hair black, and she came in, she wanted to start going blonde. So her first session, we just did a couple of pieces on her ends. Next session we did like a full foil, next session full foil. So 4 sessions later, she got to where she's trying to go. Very natural, highlight blonde, root lift. So this is her video. Hopefully you guys can see. Wait.
What my hair looked like about a year ago. I've been seeing Molly since. Today was my 4th session. I wanted to go blonde. I also wanted to start growing my hair. She kept the integrity, and it's really nice. It's looking like blonde now. That's what my hair looked like about a year ago.
So that was a year before she got blonde. So it does take time, it is patience, but it's so worth it, trust me. It's worth it. So I hope this video helped you guys. Any comments or questions, feel free to let me know below. And if you like what I have to say, make sure you subscribe. More videos to come, and have a great day.